Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I am using the slides for the simple reason that I want to pay tribute to my rapporteur, Bonnie McClafferty, for doing an excellent job in putting this together. So that's why I'm standing here upright and speaking to the slides. We had this morning an excellent slate of panelists, as you can see from the slides, and I stay within the 5 minutes, I'll briefly report on what transpired out of this meeting. First, we heard Lindsay Allen, who spoke on the need to supply all essential nutrients to every member of the household, and current interventions, as we know them, fill some gaps, but many are still remaining. And we need a platform based on food intake, to prioritize and evaluate how agriculture and nutrition strategies can be coordinated. We need field-friendly and affordable methods to measure nutritional status, especially for several micronutrients simultaneously. Howard Buey spoke on biofortification. He mentioned that micronutrient malnutrition is rising with rising food prices because the poor will preserve staple food consumption and sacrifice non-staple foods that are rich in micronutrients. And the Harvest Plus biofortified crops will provide iron, zinc, and vitamin A, and they are poised to be released in 7 countries by 2013. Biofortification is a targeted, cost-effective, and rule-based intervention that complements others. Dino Keating from the World Vegetable Center made a plea for greater investment in nutrient-dense vegetables, which will have a rapid and effective payoff. The nutrition of young women prior to pregnancy is essential, and small plot agriculture should be given greater prominence if nutrition-related MDGs are to be achieved. Lloyd LePage spoke on the need for a partnership revolution to provide solutions to today's and future complex problems in order to access the best research, knowledge, and technologies. We must break down the silos and reach across agriculture, health, and nutrition, public and private sectors, and even between institutions. And long-term commitments from donors and accountability from R&D are required. And finally, we had Siwem Sanghi, who spoke on policy, and he said that good policy can lead to the ultimate success and impact of science and technology innovation and create a favorable environment for technology to make a difference. It can also help in targeting innovations more successfully, and much focus is on science and technology that relates to the production side. But the reproductive domain of the household, for instance, the ability of women to care for children, is also in need of science and technology and good policy interventions. Now, following the interventions, we had a question and answer session, and I cannot mention all the questions and answers that were given. They were very interesting, but I just chose, out of the many questions, I chose 3 that are very relevant. First of all, when we move toward nutrition intervention strategies that focus on food, is there enough evidence that there is adequate bioavailability through the processing and consumption? Secondly, a very strong observation was made that agricultural research is underfunded. And since it has started to contribute to nutrition and health, it is felt that both these sectors need to invest in agricultural research. And finally, the question was raised, where are the parameters that should be used to measure and monitor impacts? Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman.